I've gotten so many hate comments about this spoiler, mainly because it's only held here by mountain tape. People left comments saying that this will fall off the freeway, best of luck when it rains. One comment even said, spoiler, this is not safe. That one's actually pretty good. They were right about one thing, because it did fall off. But not for reasons they said. Let me explain. I got this new carbon fiber spoiler from EvBase. Because it's made of carbon fiber, it's actually much lighter. This also has a glossy finish versus matte. It also has a red accent, which I actually really like. So I'm going to show you how to remove the old spoiler, how to prep the material so it's ready for another install, and then I'll show you how to properly align and install another spoiler.
This normally costs $219, but with my code Teslatainment, you'll save 15%. Check the description for a link below. Let's unbox it. It comes with extra tape, painter's tape, the instructions, and here's a carbon fiber spoiler. Looks beautiful. Let's do a quick durability test. It can't be pulled off, so it's definitely not coming off on the freeway. How do you remove it? The answer is to use floss. Recommended by 9 out of 10 dentists. Pull a good amount of floss out. We're going to want to double layer it. Split the floss in half and then split it in half again. It'll guarantee that it won't break. Take the floss, put it between your spoiler and the car, and just pull. It'll come right off. There's a bunch of dirt and tape residue left, but I'll show you how to clean that right up. First step is to rinse off the dirt. Pick off any big chunks of tape residue. Then grab your Goo Gone. This thing is perfect for removing adhesive. Spray some onto your microfiber towel and start rubbing. You have to repeat this process a couple times until all the residue is gone. It works like magic. Now comes the tricky part, so listen carefully because you don't want to make any mistakes here. Place the spoiler on your trunk and do your best to align it. Grab your measuring tape and measure from the end of the spoiler to this line here. We're also going to measure the other side, and we want to make sure that these numbers match up. Keep adjusting the spoiler until the numbers line up. I also use painter's tape to hold the spoiler in place so it's easy to measure. After you get the numbers to match up, we're going to want to mark the position of the spoiler. To do that, we're going to use the stickers that came in the box. On both sides of the spoiler, we're going to take that sticker, peel it off, and then align it with the curvature of the spoiler. Take your time during this step, don't rush it. Next, we're going to apply adhesive primer on the trunk where the spoiler would be. This helps the spoiler stick onto the car better. Now, peel off the red plastic from the spoiler. Then, very carefully, using the markers, align your spoiler onto the trunk. When you feel comfortable with the placement, you're going to press the spoiler onto the trunk and apply pressure for about 30 seconds. Because I want to be very sure that it sticks to the trunk, I just constantly apply pressure throughout the spoiler. Next, you want to grab the painter's tape and tape down the spoiler. This ensures that there's constant pressure on the spoiler while it's taking its time to fully adhere. You can leave the tape on for 30 minutes or an hour, but because I'm paranoid, I'm going to leave it on overnight. It's now the next day and time to remove the tape. Alright y'all, and we're all done. Here's the final look. I'm really digging the red stripe because in a world of so many white Teslas that all look the same, I like that this sticks out a bit more. Now let's do a comparison view. The difference with no spoiler. Here's a comparison to my old matte black spoiler. It's very subtle, but the matte black one flares up a bit more. Here are my final thoughts. The fit and finish is perfect, and it was actually pretty easy to install. It is my second install, so the second time is definitely not easier than the first time. I really like the red stripe on the spoiler because it matches the red on my wool covers that I also got from EvBase. I'll also link those wool covers in the description below. And one last thing, I've had my old spoiler on for more than 2 years and it has not fallen off. After owning a car for so long, I like that I can change the look of it just by changing the spoiler or adding wool covers. Like and share this video if you enjoyed it, and also thanks for watching.